All right. And also, I think what I'm noticing even right now is that for you to even tell people a bit of extra information about whatever they are seeing, you also need to read widely. So besides maybe having a wide range of information at your fingertips regarding whatever site you're going to see, what other skill do you think is important for a tour guide?
You know, we have got different national parks in Kenya which offer different, you know, attractions. For example, here in Nakuru, we have got flamingos coming back. They had gone, I mean, they are coming back. We have waterbucks, we have got buffaloes, we got white and black rhinos. For instance, you go to another national park like in Meru, where we have totally different species of animals, and some national parks have nothing much to offer. But you know, there is the landscape, there is the trees, there's the river, there's the fish, there's so much to create and buy time with. For example, we are here, right?
Yeah.
We don't have any animal. You know what I would do? I would just draw something like that, like that, like that, and tell you. Just keep off. I want to show you, I want to demonstrate something for you here. This is like a television. From here, what can you see? What is this?
That looks like a footprint.
Which animal do you think this would be?
Warthog or buffalo? I don't know what.
This is too big for a warthog. This is a buffalo. You know, a buffalo has been walking along here towards. Look at this tiny one. This is from an antelope. Whose toilet is this? It's from a buffalo, maybe. We are not sure. There's so much we can talk about from here. You know, it's the same as watching Netflix, right? Look at this. This is a tiny ant. And there's so much that we can discuss. So there's no way you can exhaust discussing the nature. So you need to research. And like I said, you may end up doing a game drive and you don't see anything. For example, those who run for the Big Five. For instance, you don't see the Big Five. What are you going to do? Tell the guest, oh, today we give up, we give up, and today it's a bad day for us. I mean, there's so much beauty to explain and to show. Therefore, I keep on researching and, you know, studying a lot. Every time for me, it's learning process.
Very interesting, very interesting. And also, I think we need to talk about the COVID-19 pandemic. We have spoken about this, but I'd like to get to hear your take as a tour guide. How has that affected you at a personal level and also in terms of your business? And how are you operating now in light of the pandemic?
It is very sad, and I think no one was found aware of, you know, this pandemic from America, from Australia, from Asia, all the continents. No one, I think, was ready for this pandemic. Basically, in our industry, we've really suffered a lot, and it hurts my, you know, it breaks my heart to see someone removing his seats from his safari jeep, which you have invested a lot heavily, over $40,000, to building this car, and then you knock out the seats to buy onions and sell eggs and sell cabbages. Yeah, it really hurts or really breaks my heart. And I am happy because today, presently, we are seeing, you know, local tourism is coming back slowly. Personally, I had started a small business for my wife. And so the moment that the pandemic affected our tourism, I went to my wife and asked for a job in the shop. I've been helping her to bring bread and bring sodas and bring rice and, you know, help her sell the shop. And it kept me busy. It kept my family with food. But from tourism, I'm talking of all these months since February, there was nothing coming my way. There was nothing. I had planned to visiting again Sweden this year. All this was cancelled, and basically it was, you know, a business trip. I've been doing that, and this was the second time to visit Sweden. It was all taken away from me. I mean, there's no promotion, they cannot come. All the business was cancelled. It's sad when you wake up and you know, switch on your television and then you find this is cancelled. You know, when the message starts, you can even tell what will happen at the bottom. Like, oh my God, they're cancelling. They should wait because they were cancelling in March, a trip that was happening in November. I said, oh, you should wait. Maybe this corona is going. Look, corona is still here, and I think it's here to stay with us.
Yeah.
So it's really affected our industry, and most of the guides really suffered from this pandemic. It's terrible.
And what do you foresee in terms of the future for tour guides? Do we need to change maybe how that particular profession is running in terms of the things we need to adopt? Do we need to go online? I have seen people trying to do online safaris. So is that practical to begin with?
It started in South Africa and it's practical. It worked for them. You know, someone is just doing it virtually. There's one guy, he's a very good guide in Kenya who also did the same with Masai Mara, especially when the migration, the wild beasts started migrating and crossing into Kenya at Sand River. He could do it, and he tried it for some days, and he told me, David, it's not fetching enough, but you know, it's good than nothing.
Yeah.
But I think also Kenyans are very supportive, right from, you know, the minister, you know, promoting local tourism.
And as we wind up, what is your parting shot, or rather your word of advice for somebody who wants to join this profession and is wondering, maybe is it the right move, or do I need to rethink my career decision? So what is your word of advice?
Pandemic will not last forever, because, I mean, we've been terribly affected by this pandemic, and I would speak lots of very good things about my industry, because I really enjoy what I do. And I always make a joke and say, if you are somewhere in an office with 3 people, you get sick. If you are out here with 1 million wild beasts and flamingos and all the birds surrounding you, you go back home in the evening happy, because it's rewarding. It's, you know, the landscape. It's so beautiful out here, and this is something I would encourage even young people to take upon them, you know. Get yourself the skills, the education, the proper skills to showing around, hiking. There are so many, you know, activities to do, and therefore, pandemic is not the end. It's here to stay with us, but this is the best exercise to do.
And given the chance, would you actually decide to change your career choice? If you had the chance to go back and become the 20-year-old or 18-year-old you who's deciding what career path they want to go into, would you change if you had the option?
Never. I sometimes think, if I were not doing what I'm doing, what would I be doing?
Yeah.
Maybe treating cows, I don't know.
But that's animal health, so you're not changing, you settle?
I would not change. No, never.
All right, and then lastly, if people want to work with Pumba Elite Safaris, maybe go on a safari, or even maybe as investors, how do people reach out to the company? Reach
out to me. You can, there's so many ways to reaching me out. I'm on YouTube, Pumba Elite Safaris. I'm on Facebook, Pumba Elite Safaris. I'm on Instagram, Pumba Elite Safaris, all Pumba Elite Safaris, and you will get our people in the office who will basically serve you appropriately. You are welcome. At Pumba Elite Safaris, we only offer perfect moments vacation. We don't want you to forget, you have good memories, so we only give you perfect moments vacation. And we do socially responsible safaris. Okay. So you can reach out to us, and we are there to serve you. All right. Thank you so much, David. Asante and even for making time to speak to Elimu Nguvu. I mean, at least we came all the way to see you. Thank you so much. Pleasure. It's all mine. Thank you for making time for us today. Pleasure. And we hope to even see Pumba doing more and more safaris. Online tours, by the way. We need to see Thank you Pumba so much. Doing the online tours and safaris.